Hey guys, welcome to Planning with Crystal. So today's video is going to be all about the new Nespresso iced coffee range. So we've got Ice Leggero, Tropical Coconut Flavour over Ice, and Ice Forte. So in this video I'm going to tell you a little bit more about each blend. I'm going to show you how much coffee it produces and how to use it with your Nespresso Vertuo machine to make iced coffees. If you have a original line machine, there will be a video coming up soon of the original line coffees. So these are the original line coffees, so make sure you subscribe to the channel and then you'll be notified when this video goes live. But in this video, it's going to be all about Vertuo. So first of all, we're going to have a look at each coffee and its capsule, and then we're going to brew them. So we're going to start off with Ice Leggero. And this is what the box looks like. So as you can see, it prepares 80 mils or 2.70 fluid ounces of coffee. And this particular capsule is designed to make mild recipes with ice. So essentially this is one you can use with milk. You can obviously use any of them with milk, but this one in particular is one that they recommend you use with milk. And it's milder as well as the coffee being milder. There's less coffee, so your sort of coffee to ice, water or milk ratio is going to be slightly different, and therefore giving you that kind of milder taste. This particular coffee capsule retails at 49p per capsule in the UK, but obviously you buy them in boxes of 10, which is £4.90. Then we've got the only flavoured coffee in the iced range. This is the Tropical Coconut Flavour over Ice. It prepares a mug-sized 230ml or 7.77 fluid ounces. So that's plenty of coffee if you just want to have it with ice or water, but obviously you can add milk if you want to. This is what the capsule looks like, and this is described as being for exotic recipes over ice, and it retails at 62p per capsule, which is £6.20 for a box of 10. And then finally for this collection we've got Ice Forte. And this is another mug-sized coffee, 230ml or 7.77 fluid ounces. And this is for intense recipes with ice. So this is a more intense coffee. And we'll talk about the coffees themselves as we go through. And this is what the capsule looks like. And these retail at 60p per capsule or £6 for a box of 10 in the UK. So I've got the ice cube tray. This is actually a Nespresso ice cube tray they released, I think it was last year. They have brought out a set of 3 on their website in just different coloured rubber, but these are great because they make a big square cube. They also pop out really easily because of the material the ice cube tray is made from, but obviously you can use whatever ice cubes you want. For the purposes of this, I'm obviously going to be using these ice cubes. So for the Iced Leggero, which is the smallest of the coffees, I'm just going to be using 2 ice cubes. For coconut, as it is a full mug-sized coffee, I'm going to be using 3. And again for Iced Forte, with it being a mug-sized coffee, we're going to use 3. We will also be testing the temperature as we go along, just to see how cold the drink actually is. Starting off with Ice Leggero. Okay, so I've actually got my Aeroccino 4 here, which does the cold milk. That's what it looks like without the milk, and we'll just do a quick temperature check and then I'll put the cold milk in there. So all it is frothy cold milk. Obviously if you've not got an Arancino, you can just put standard milk in here. So as you can see, we are still getting 22 on the temperature reading. The ice is still just melting. You can obviously add cold water to this. You can put it in the fridge for a little bit. You can put more ice in it, whatever you want to do. Obviously, the more ice you put in, the more you're going to water it down. So you might want to get those like reusable ice cubes that you can get, the ones that are like in a plastic thing and don't water your drink down. So it looks like we're sticking at 21.3. So I'm going to pour in the milk, which like I said, I've frothed in the Arancino. So you can see we're getting like 14.2 on the milk. So again, it's got a little bit of temperature to it, but it's not hot. Although it's supposed to be ice milk, so you can just see all the kind of colours mixing together in there. Again, it's all about personal choice. You might not want that much milk in, but that is about as much milk as I would put in that one. Then if we check the temperature, we're getting 14.6. We're going to do a little taste test at the end. So now we are on to the tropical coconut. Okay, so let's do a temperature check. I will link all the glasses and things underneath the video, so if you see anything in here that you like. Some of them might not be available anymore, in which case I'll just find something similar. Of course you can use whatever cups and glasses you like. Okay, so we seem to be holding around 19.2. And then we're going to prepare the ice forte. And if there are any specific Nespresso videos you'd like to see, either original line or Vertuo or reviews or what have you, just let me know in the comments. I've already done a few different comparisons and things. I've also done some Aerochino reviews. I need to review my Aerochino 4 and obviously compare them all as well. I have some thoughts on that now. I've been using them for a while, so let me know if you'd like to see those videos. So this one is holding around about 21.1. Okay, so this is the Ice LEGGERO, and like I said, it's for mild recipes with ice. It says lighten up with this refreshing coffee over ice and enjoy the delicate fruity and cereal notes of Barista Creations Ice LEGGERO. When you pour it over ice, the Ethiopian coffee in this blend brings elegant flavours that refresh you like the gentlest of summer breezes. It was a quest to find the coffees that would taste best over ice. We found that what we were looking for in a mild blend of Ethiopian and Peruvian Arabicas. These AAA certified coffees truly dance on your palate when served over ice. The Peruvian Arabica lends its toasted cereal character to Barista Creations Ice LEGGERO, and the Ethiopian beans bring a thirst-quenching, light fruitiness to the cup. The split roasting brings out the best in each coffee and makes this a mild, balanced, rounded cup. The main aromatic note over ice is cereal, and the sensorial profile over ice is toasted cereal, refreshing and fruity. And it is really light and fruity, and definitely if you don't like your coffees to be super strong, you just want a nice gentle coffee taste, this is great, and it works really well with milk. Then we've got the tropical coconut flavour over ice. And as I said, it's for exotic recipes over ice. Making Barista Creations tropical coconut flavour over ice your refreshing summer treats meant not leaving the choice of coffees to chance. The Brazilian Arabica in this blend is known for its naturally smooth character. A light, quick roast of these Brazilian beans keeps their taste round and sweet. Ethiopian Arabica completes the blend with its delicate aromatics. Together they bring roasted, caramelly notes, blending beautifully with the sweetness of the refreshing coconut flavour that adds its exotic twist to our base coffee blend. A delicious vanilla note runs like an undercurrent in this cup, bringing a taste of the tropical islands to your home. Brew it directly over ice to chill it instantly and lock in the flavours. The main aromatic note over ice, as you would expect, is coconut. And the sensorial profile over ice is coconut with a hint of vanilla. And this is lovely. It's coconutty, but in a natural coconut sense, so it doesn't taste like you've just poured coconut syrup in. It just feels like this coffee is naturally tasting of coconuts. It's lovely and just so summery, obviously, if you like coconuts, but I really enjoy this one. And finally, Ice Forte, which is for intense recipes with ice. Enjoy the intense taste of Barista Creations Ice Forte in a refreshing coffee over ice. South American Arabicas join an Indonesian Arabica to offer an impactful aromatic experience. Not every coffee tastes as good over ice, but the Colombian and Indonesian Arabicas in Barista Creations Ice Forte certainly hit the mark. The Indonesian beans bring their characteristic cereal, woody and peppery notes, while the washed Colombian Arabica gives the blend a gentle lift to round it out. We roast this blend in 2 splits. The dark roast delivers that bold body and aromatic intensity, while the medium roast keeps the blend's flavour complexity intact. The main aromatic note over ice is roasted, and the sensorial profile over ice is dry cereal, woody and peppery. So this is a very different sort of taste to the other 2 coffees. Definitely get that kind of woody peppery taste, and if you're into your coffees you'll kind of know what that's like. If not, it obviously lends itself to being a more intense sort of drink and recipe, so that may or may not be for you depending on your preferences. So here are the 3 recipes lined up together. We've got Ice LEGGERO, We've got the tropical coconut flavour and ice forte. I really hope you found this video useful in trying to decide which iced coffee is for you or whether any of them are for you. Just in case you didn't know, I purchase all this myself. I do these videos myself. They are not sponsored by Nespresso or anything else, so you can be 100% sure that these are my opinions and nothing else. I will say as well, I actually got this cup a couple of years ago, and this is brilliant. Hopefully they'll bring them out again. It's just a plastic container, but you can put your iced coffee in it and then put it in the fridge just to make it extra cold. And it has like a lockable lid on the top, and then when you open the lockable lid, it's actually got like a straw and everything built in, so it's super handy for iced drinks. I will also be doing a review of their travel cups. I have the whole travel cup range. I've been testing them out. I will share that with you really soon as well. So I would love it if you give this video a thumbs up. It lets me know you're enjoying the content I'm producing, and I'd love it if you subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to be notified when my next video goes live. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.